Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy back at it again. Armand here for E equals MCU. And there's been a lot of news going on, a lot of things happening as of late. But just breaking just today, it has been reported that Anthony Mackie closes his deal to star in Marvel's Captain America 4 film. And this is confirmed. This is an article from Deadline. I believe it was first reported. I do have the Variety article up. I believe they're the same. So I just wanted to kind of go over this information and what this kind of means going forward and how this could possibly be set up. So according to the article, it says Anthony Mackie will officially suit up in Marvel Studios' upcoming Captain America 4 movie, co-written by the Falcon and Winter Soldier head writer Malcolm Spellman. Mackie first appeared as Sam Wilson in 2014's Captain America: The Winter Soldier and reprised the role in 5 subsequent movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. After Chris Evans' Steve Rogers passed on Captain America's shield at the end of Avengers Endgame, Wilson officially assumed the mantle over the course of the Disney Plus series Falcon and the Winter Soldier. In April, Variety reported that the 4th Captain America movie was in development, with Spellman handling the script alongside Falcon and Winter Soldier staff writer Dallin Musan. So no director is attached yet. No further casting has been set either though, with Mackie officially involved, several other actors from the Falcon and Winter Soldier show could be at play for the movie. First among them is his co-star Sebastian Stan, which I personally hope happens. Other possibilities include Wyatt Russell, whose character John Walker temporarily held the Captain America shield before revealing himself to be unworthy of it, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who plays the possible villain Contessa Valentina Alla de la Ponte. That's way too long. Who recruited Walker in Falcon and Winter Soldier and also made a brief appearance in a post-credit scene for Black Widow. Now, given Marvel's crowded future slate, Captain America 4, which technically hasn't been officially announced by the studio, almost certainly couldn't premiere until 2023 at the earliest. This year, Marvel has Shang-Chi, The Legend of the Ten Rings, Eternals, and Spider-Man No Way Home, a co-production with Sony Pictures. In 2022, Marvel has Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Thor: Love and Thunder, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and Captain Marvel: The Marvel sequel. Deadline was first to report the news of Mackie's deal for Captain America 4 has closed. Marvel Studios has declined to comment, which of course they would. So that is the write-up on it. And they are correct. It wouldn't even premiere in 2023 because, 2023 hasn't officially been announced, but I think they're going to announce it soon, like later this year. I believe that February date is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which I thought was announced, but maybe it wasn't. And then they have a couple more slates later that year. And I know Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is probably the May release. And then they have a upcoming July and August, or July. And then they're going to do 4 a year, basically. And we know 2 of those would be in Guardians of the Galaxy, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Deadpool is already ahead of Captain America 4. So my thought would be it may be the 4th movie of 2023. Maybe. But they announced Fantastic Four as well. And I believe Fantastic Four and Deadpool are further along than Captain America. So my guess would be 2024 for this movie. But it sounds like it's basically going to be a Falcon and the Winter Soldier continuation or a sequel for most of those characters, which I wouldn't mind. And I hope they have the agent in there who was the power broker and they can fix that. I think this series or this property, what they have learned is that this is more suited for a feature or a theatrical release. This is not, I think out of all of the TV shows they've done, this was the most normal Marvel one, but at the same time, I think because of that, it kind of didn't get the praise that I kind of thought that it deserved, being the 6 hours of storytelling and trying to do it that way. I think it'll be better served just as a movie. Now, where they go from there and how, what this is going to go into, it's so crowded. There was a report that I want to do a video on if I get a chance, but my kids are off this week, so that's why my content's kind of slowed down. But there's reports that Secret Wars is, officially like in production, and we know, like, even with Infinity War, that's going to be that kind of level of a movie, and that it's going to be years. I do think that's going to be the next Avengers film, next big team up film, but that's probably not going to happen until 2025. So they could probably squeeze this in before it, and that wouldn't be a big deal. They have to assemble a new Avengers roster, so it'll be interesting to see who will all be on that. And I am interested. I want to see Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier, see where his character goes. I wouldn't mind seeing John Walker, and even Zemo, but I think that they probably should pick up in Thunderbolts or the Dark Avengers, or maybe just Captain America 4 is, the Dark Avengers set up for all of that. They obviously have something pretty big in mind if it's going to be a movie, because all of their features from here going forward are going to be pretty big stories to get things going, to get to Secret War. So that's, Anthony Mackie, the fact that he had to sign on does say something about his contract, and I think it also says something about what they're doing going forward, as they're not signing these big contracts anymore. It's just kind of like, they've earned enough clout in the game to where, like, if you want to work with us and we worked with you, then work with us. And that's basically what it is. And I think they know Anthony Mackie, probably out of all the actors they have, he's the most game and down to play, because he absolutely loves that character. He loves working with Marvel Studios. You can see it on all the behind the scenes stuff. He seems like he's a ton of fun on set. And, I'm pretty sure with the way things are now, his contract is going to have some sort of Disney Plus stipulation in it. And, if they have to release movies on Disney Plus, like I was saying earlier, I commented on Jody's Corner. He had a video about the Eternals going to Disney Plus. And, it seems to me like a lot of YouTubers are upset or like really against the narrative of Disney Plus. To me, they're pushing a lot of these narratives of, what fails when it goes to streaming. And even in that video, he used Free Guy to say, okay, Free Guy made $28 million in theaters only, opening weekend. But I don't understand, because Black Widow made $60 million on Disney Plus alone, let alone what she made in theaters as well. So, I'm not saying that the system right now for streaming is perfect, but I do believe that streaming is the future. And it's up to Disney and the other studios to figure out the right price point, the right way to release it, and how they need to cut down on people getting these 4K ultra clean copies for piracy. That's up to them to figure that out, how to stop that or eliminate it, or cut it down as much as they can. But make no mistake, like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful in a sense, but these dinosaurs who love the old model and going to movies, and it's just like, just because you love going to movies like that doesn't mean everybody does. And at the end of the day, the studio is trying to make the money that they were making prior to the event that happened, and that's what it comes down to. That's not me saying that that's what they need to do. That's just the reality of the situation. That's the reason why they keep pushing these movies back. And if you think that it's gonna go back to that, then I think you're optimistic, and that's okay. You can be optimistic, but the reality of the situation is movie theaters were already dying before this, and this just expedited the process. So it's gonna happen. They're gonna have to figure out how to go to streaming and what price point and what they need to do what they need to do. And everybody who loves going to the movie theaters, I'm sure there'll be some sort of form of that out there that you can experience to have that experience. But the average person is not going to risk that, jeopardize that with everything that's going on. So, and it's obvious this thing ain't going anywhere. So, that's what it is. I mean, just let me know what you think down in the comment section. Are you excited for this? Are you ready for Captain America to return? Will this be the movie that we get Hydra Steve, where he makes his return? Could be. I don't know, but make sure to like, share, subscribe. And that's all I got for you guys. I'm out.